Hey guys, it's Ashla Medbay here with another video, but today we're doing something a bit different. Want to take you guys through my nighttime routine, which I also do in the daytime as well, and give you guys a little insight into how I treat my skin, which is my favorite part of the day, and a little bit about my routine specifically targeted for hyperpigmentation from old acne scars, and just showing you guys a different side of me outside of school. I'm not a licensed medical professional. These are just my opinions. This is not official medical advice. Great. Most of my routine is inspired by different dermatologists and estheticians that I follow on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube. Dr. Alexis on YouTube, Sean Garrett on Instagram, The Golden Prescription on YouTube, Nye, and she also has a Twitter, I can't think of it right now, and there's another dermatologist team that I also follow on YouTube as well, which kind of helped guide me into how I wanted to come up with this routine. So I'll drop their links and @ names below in the description box. So let's get started and let's wash our face. As well, if you're loving the video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Starting off with the first product in my skin regimen, I usually double cleanse, meaning I use a cleansing oil first before I go in with my gel cleanser. I use this one by Neutrogena. I preferably like it because it helps remove all that gunk out of your pores and things like that. I think Nye, The Golden Prescription on YouTube, goes into more details about oil cleansing, and she was the one who put me on. Use this one because it's non-comedogenic, so it doesn't clog your pores and things like that. And it also is really great when I go and take off all of my makeup, so I don't even use makeup wipes. I just do a pump or two of this and rub it together in my hands, and I just put it on my face. The key to this is you want to make sure your hands are dry when you put the oil in your hands, and you will wet them with water when you're ready to wash it off. Once I'm done with my cleansing oil, I wash it off with water and let it emulsify. Then I immediately transition into using my CeraVe facial cleanser. Right here, I'm rubbing it in. I love this cleanser because it has ceramides and hyaluronic acid, which help keep my moisture barrier intact and just keeps my skin feeling moist and supple, which is always great. I love to get a good lather on it. It's great. It helps me relax for the night. It's actually my favorite part of my skincare routine. Once I'm done washing my face, I pat my skin dry with a clean towel, just to make sure the surface is ready for the next things I'm about to put on. Usually at this step, my lips are pretty dry, so I like to go in and give a little hydration. I've been loving this lip oil by Marc Jacobs that was recommended by Sean Garrett. I just can't say my lips will be dry. It annoys me. I might use a Laneige sleeping mask at the end if this lip oil has come off a little bit by the end, or use this again, but I usually use these for lip hydration to go to bed. This product right here is the new addition to my skincare routine, and it's the first time I'm using it. I got this from my dermatologist on Friday. Today is Tuesday, so it's the first day I used it. It has hydroquinone in it, kojic acid, arbutin, and bearberry. I think it's like 6% strength. He told me, it doesn't say it on here. And yeah, so I'm going to wipe it on my face in the areas that I'm concerned about for hyperpigmentation. He instructed I do this right after I cleanse my face, so this is a new step for me. With the pads, I'm only going to apply them to places where I have concerns about hyperpigmentation. Here, I put it everywhere. Don't do that. I'm having a little bit of a bad reaction in spots where I didn't have it, so I should have just put it on my cheeks. And with this, you want to ensure that you use sunscreen all day, every day. So apply in the morning and reapply every 2 hours, or you could risk having rebound hyperpigmentation, which means it comes back worse than it was before. Now, usually after I wash my face, I tone, and I tone in between every step. Again, another Golden Prescription tip. Also, this toner was one that was recommended. I love this stuff. Again, helps with hydration on the skin. So I put a little bit on my hands. and then I like pat it into the skin. Partially because I'm too lazy to go and get a cotton swab. Not even gonna lie to you. Next, I apply a few serums. So the first one I have is alpha arbutin 2% and hyaluronic acid by The Ordinary. I have a video of it on the screen. I usually just take the dropper and put like about 4 drops worth on my hand. I don't want to touch the dropper to my face to spread any bacteria, and I'll just take my fingers and kind of rub it in. I think from my research and stuff that alpha arbutin is supposed to help in the clearing of hyperpigmentation. It stops something with the melanocytes. Dr. Alexis Stevens will give you the whole breakdown of it and the science behind it all. I've seen a difference since I've started using it probably about 3 or 4 months ago. It's slowly faded my hyperpigmentation. It is something you get over the counter, so it's worked as fast as I expected for something I can buy at the store. Let's go up. And I will tone again. My next step kind of varies. I either use another serum, niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1% by The Ordinary. Focuses, or I'll use my clindamycin phosphate lotion, which is a prescription for the dermatologist, and this is helpful with like treating acne if I have a bad flare-up, or the niacinamide helps me just add extra moisture into my skin depending on what my skin is doing that day or not. If I feel like I'm having like a really bad flare-up or one might be coming, I use this. Also, if I feel like I just want to add extra moisture into my skin, I'll apply the niacinamide. Today I'm going to apply the clindamycin, but if I were to apply the niacinamide, I would apply it the same way I just applied the alpha arbutin. The only reason I'm not going to use both is because I don't want to use more than kind of 3 topical on my face, just because I feel like all those will start to counteract each other because I'm using too many. I can't remember which skin person recommended that in one of their videos, so I try to stick to using like alpha arbutin, clindamycin, and I use those pads. So this will now be like my 3rd active ingredient that I use on my face today. So, oh, this is a new bottle. And so I'm just gonna squeeze like a bit. I only use like a dime. I don't know what the dime says. I'm just gonna use that much. And I apply it last because it's more of a texture of a lotion. And my serums first so they can sink in, and then this lotion can go on top and like coat them out. The next step in my routine that I'm going to skip for today, because I don't like to use it when I use all these things, is my retinol. I think I have 1%. I use it every other night, so the nights where I don't do all these steps I just showed you, I will wash my face, probably use those pads, put my retinol on, and I just use a pea size and I dot it all around my face, and then rub it in, avoiding my mouth and my eyes and things like that, and I put my lotion on. But I do that the nights that I don't do all of those other steps, besides the pads now. But finally, the last step, whether it's retinol night or it's full routine night, I use a lotion to top it all off. It's CeraVe brand, but it's the generic brand. I'm in med school, so I'm trying to save money. But ultimately, it's got the ceramides and the hyaluronic acid that were in the CeraVe cleanser as well. And I find it a little bit more moisturizing than the Cetaphil lotion personally. So I just use some of this. Use like a quarter size or however much you want. Apply it to the face like usual. And this just locks in all that moisture you just got done putting in. I just hooked myself. And usually by this point I feel super relaxed and my face is feeling good and I feel ready to go to bed. My nighttime skincare routine, I usually follow all of those steps in the daytime as well. Just no retinol use in the daytime. I'm probably not going to use those pads in the daytime just because they have those ingredients that are used for lightening the skin, and I don't want that when I hit the sun. But all the other steps I will do in the daytime as well. And then after my lotion, I just top it off with the sunscreen and I'm good to go and reapply every 2 hours. Thanks guys for watching this long for my nighttime routine. I hope you learned something. If you are looking for products to use to help target hyperpigmentation after battling a lot of acne scars, I recommend this one. It has helped a lot. I've had a lot of skin clearing in the past few months, especially here in these areas, and my cheeks are the last ones to go. So I'm really proud of how it's worked out. I've probably been doing this since January and I love it. But go ahead and like and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you can get notifications next time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Can't wait to see you guys next time.